It is so weird. I haven't vlogged now in over a month, so don't mind me if I'm like feeling a little rusty today or seeming a little rusty today, because that is exactly how I'm feeling. After about 2 months of not being on my channel, I finally put a vlog up yesterday and it feels so good. And I want to thank everyone for being so patient, sticking around, sticking with me. As you can probably tell, I am at my parents' place this weekend. It's a very, very short visit. I arrived in on Thursday. This is my first like real vacation, I guess, of the summer. I've just been low-key spending some time with family. It's been raining for the past couple days, but today is absolutely beautiful and I am desperate to clean my car. So it is Sunday at the moment, and on Wednesday, my best friend Jen is coming to visit me for a few days and we're doing like a little bit of a mini road trip. And my car, well, I haven't really been taking care of my car, like the inside of it, so it desperately needs a clean. And I thought today would be so perfect and I can vlog it. It's part of the spring cleaning. And I have not put this on camera, but I have been majorly spring cleaning my apartment and it's felt so good. So your car is almost like an extension of your apartment because it's also like a little house. And so I've been dying to kind of tackle that as well, but it's kind of awkward to clean my car in my little garage space that I have in the basement. I knew coming here, I told my mom, I was like, I really, really want to make sure that I can do that here because I can spread everything out on the driveway and kind of, it can all dry in the sun, all that. The sad part is that I'm actually returning to Toronto tomorrow morning, very, very early in the morning. I have to either travel like really early in the morning or really late at night because I have no air conditioning in my car. And in the summer, it's a little bit tricky, but I'm going to be leaving Bennett here and I'm not going to probably be with him for about a month. Like there will be a short period in the middle that I will be with him, but other than that, he's gonna be here with my parents, and I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I'm gonna miss you, my sweet cheeks. But I'm doing it because Jen is here and we're doing an overnight trip somewhere, and then I'm actually gonna go visit her. She lives in the States. I'm gonna go visit her for a few days, and it's just really difficult to kind of figure out accommodation with Bennett. And so I know he's happy here. I know he loves my parents. I know he loves Luna, and he'll just be happy and safe here. So that's what we're gonna do for pretty much the month of July. And then I'll come back at the beginning of August and I will pick him up. But first things first, it is completely blue skies out there, which I'm really happy about. But according to the weather network and stuff, it's supposed to rain later today, like thunderstorm rain. So I want to take full advantage of this beautiful weather, blue skies. So let's go and clean my car right now. I'm so excited. It is 4:30, but my car is so much better. You know when you know something's dirty, like you didn't do the dishes in the kitchen or you haven't vacuumed in like a couple days and you just know it's dirty and it's driving you crazy? Well, that was me with my car. But what I found hilarious is I have the baby seat in my car, right? Because oftentimes I will pick up Kate and Alex and go do something, or we'll run errands or something like that. And he always has his crackers or his Cheerios in the back and he's just munching away, and Kate and I are usually in the front just chatting. There were his little crackers and Cheerios all over my car. The vacuum was just sucking them up like left, right, and center. It was so funny. He obviously just wanted to leave little reminders of himself for his Auntie Renna. And my car is kind of like my white carpet. It'll never be perfect on the interior again, just because of the type of fabric on the seats and the rubber's old. I have a 2011 car, okay? So it's not gonna be perfect. It's old. It's got its little problems, but I just do the best with what I got. And it's a solid car. It's gotten me through some terrible storms. It's like a rock. So I'm back inside now. I've changed. I'm now cozy with a cup of tea. It is really cold in my parents' house during the summer months, and especially today, it's a sauna outside and it's a refrigerator inside. So you're kind of going through two extremes. So as soon as I come in from the outdoors, I'm like, oh God, it's cold. I gotta change. And then as soon as I go out there, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm wearing too much. I gotta change into my shorts. I have a few things that I'm trying to get done today just before Jen comes to visit. So I'm gonna do a little bit of work. There's a lot of things in my apartment that I want to update you guys on, but obviously I'm not there right now, and we will be back tomorrow. So I have a feeling like I'm gonna do some work now and then enjoy the last few hours with my parents, and then we'll probably start, you know, the vlogginess again probably tomorrow. So many good things are happening, guys. So many good things. I am back in my apartment. While it was so nice being with my parents for the weekend, it is also amazing to be back in my own space, but it's also extremely weird because Bennett is not here. And anyone out there who has a dog knows it's so weird when your dog is not around, because you're fully expecting them to do the things that they normally do, react to the way that you move, all that stuff, and it doesn't happen, and it's weird. But I am keeping myself busy because my friend Jen comes tomorrow. And you guys, it is almost 3 o'clock and I woke up at 7:30 this morning. So I have been rushing, just getting a whole bunch of things done. So as you can probably imagine, there are still like a million things that I have to do. I still am cleaning my apartment kind of like room by room. And I also have a package here that I want to open with you guys because this arrived actually like just before I left to go to Ottawa. And I was like, I'm not going to take it with me. I'm going to open it here. And this is not like all that exciting. This is from Good Protein. I really do love their protein powders, and I have tried a variety of different companies at this point. I have found theirs to be the smoothest, and they're Canadian, so it's kind of like a win-win. And also, if you didn't know this about me, I have a banana intolerance. I can't handle banana, or my stomach can't handle banana. I end up with massive stomach cramping. And so when they came out, and this is what actually got me to try Good Protein in the first place, they came out with a banana flavored protein powder. And the reason why I love this is I can put it in my smoothies because I love banana in smoothies. It's one of my favorite pieces to put into a smoothie, but because I can't have it, putting the banana protein powder in is the best substitute. I also love this just like mixed with almond milk or something. The banana smell is pretty potent. It's a very banana-y protein powder, I'm just gonna warn you, but it actually tastes like really good. I got a chocolate one. I've tried the mint chocolate, but I wanted to try the original chocolate one. The mint chocolate one is also really good. And then this one I was really interested to try because I want to try making high in protein chai drinks. So I saw this and it is a vanilla chai flavor, and I thought, that actually sounds really good. I could see myself making like chai teas with this protein powder potentially. So that is my Good Protein haul. Very quick, very fast, but I always like to have protein powder on hand, especially when I'm in my workout phases, which I'm in right now. Also, you guys, I'm sorry if you've noticed, but I woke up with like this huge bump on my lip yesterday right here. Maybe you noticed it, maybe you don't, but if you did, I'm really sorry. It's not pretty, and I can feel it. It's just like there. Every time I eat, drink, talk, I feel it. it's just the bump. It's gone down a bit today. It was much worse yesterday. Good thing I wasn't vlogging yesterday, but we're still dealing with the bump, and hopefully it's like almost gone by tomorrow. One of the things on my list is I do have to go out and do a grocery shop. Obviously, when she's here, we need to eat, and I don't have many groceries in my fridge. But before I do that, it's been a while. It's been a while since, you know, you and we have chatted, and I have some new things in my apartment that I wanted to share. One thing about my vlog is whenever something new happens in here, I'm always sharing it with you guys. I'm always telling you what's up. And so I just kind of want to get us all on the same plane again. Make sure you guys know what's going on in here. Toronto is a very expensive city, and I live in an older building. Old. It's like built in the 60s or something. This unit is old. Things happen in this building all the time. Things break down, things don't work, yada, yada, yada. And obviously this unit has its quirks, but you know what? I love it. It gives it character. I love my apartment. And not to diss anyone out there that has like a brand new apartment, those look lovely. But to me, I've grown up with my parents always buying these older homes, fixing them up. Like I've spent my life fixing up houses. And so this apartment kind of feels almost like my own fixer-upper. Not that I can do all that much because I am renting it, but you know, I've painted the walls, I've patched things, I've fixed a lot of things that were wrong in this apartment. It's special to me, and so that's why I love to share it with all of you. Okay, enough rambling for me. Let me show you a few updates that we've made to my place. Actually, first things first, I'm just gonna put these away in my cupboard. So first of all, I don't know if you all remember, but I used to have a painting that had birds on the shelf here, and I loved the birds on the shelf. My mom gave me that painting for either like Christmas or one of my birthdays, and it is one of my favorites. Obviously, I love original art. I'm trying to collect more original art. And I was at this huge garage sale, like amazing garage sale, and I stumbled upon this piece right here. This is an original watercolor piece of art by a Venetian artist, and I was just so drawn to it. Obviously, by my connection with Italy. Italy was the first place that I did my first ever solo trip to. I have so many memories from that trip, and seeing that I have sort of like all this Venetian art up here, it just made sense for me to get it. And bonus, it was only $50. And what is also great is it came with a bunch of information on the back about the artist himself, and this was painted in May 1998. So it is I guess a bit of a vintage piece, if you want to call the 90s vintage, but I love it. It's so cute. I love the frame, and I think it just embodies everything about my apartment in one single piece. Oh, it's so stunning. And then next is another piece of art. It's on my desk. It's this one right here. This has its own story to it. I was actually out on a walk with Kate and Alex, and we stopped at one of his favorite parks, and it just so happened that right at that time they were having a bit of a like an art in the park kind of scenario where there were a few artists there selling their own works, and I fell in love with this artist, and she was there and she was able to talk about her pieces. It was just lovely, and it just felt right. And her art was honestly not that expensive, so I was like, I need to get one of these pieces while she's still here. I almost bought a second one, but I just didn't have enough money for a second one. And funny enough, I almost went back the next day because she was there for Saturday and Sunday. I almost went back on the Sunday to buy another piece that I was sort of conflicted about, but she'd already sold it. Her name is Susie Lee. I follow her on Instagram. I'll put her Instagram handle somewhere here, but she's local to Toronto. And what can I say? This piece kind of spoke to me. I don't know what it was about it. It's called Fresh Snowfall, and it is a bit more moody, it's a bit more muted, but I don't know, I love it. And it looks so great on my desk. So that's another original piece of art that I'm adding to my collection. Just put your back right here. Oh, and then lastly, I'm not gonna go in there because the air conditioner is on and it's so hot outside, so I don't wanna turn it off, but I got this little vase at the same garage sale that I got that Venetian piece of art, and it was so cute. It was only $5, and I was like, this would look perfect in my apartment. When I brought it home, I didn't know where to put it, but then I realized that I kind of wanna swap out anything that is IKEA decor wise. Not the Billy bookshelves, but like those little pieces, you know, scattered in my apartment. And I had one of those classic white IKEA vases. You probably know what I'm talking about. Everybody had them at one point. So I put one of my plants in there and it looks so good. This is in the bedroom. I love it. It is absolute perfection. It just also feels more adult to me. It feels like more sophisticated. I believe in my last vlog, I talked about a piece of art that my mom gave me, and I also hung that up in the hallway. It just needed its own wall. It's like a staple piece, and I love that artist again so much. My mom actually had another piece of hers when I went to go visit, and I was like, I need to buy something else of hers next time I'm in Ottawa around like an art gallery or whatever, because I get excited when I see her art. And so you just know when you have those moments that those are the kind of artists that you love, that you're drawn to, and you've got to get their art while it's available and before before it becomes obscenely expensive. All right, it's 4 o'clock now. I need to go out and do my errands, get some groceries and a few other things. It's extremely cloudy outside, but it's also 25 degrees, so I don't really know what to wear. I'm gonna have to pop out on my balcony and like see what the temperature's like. But as soon as those errands are done, I can basically just stay in my apartment and not have to go anywhere. I really don't feel like going anywhere today, especially with like this on my lip. I'm just not feeling very great, but we gotta venture out into the world. We gotta do it for my friend. I'm gonna go do my grocery shop and then I can continue with the friend visit prep. All right, let's go do that. Here, I'm gonna quickly do a haul for you guys. All right, so first off, I got some easy meals. I got 4 different style pizzas for us. Just something to quickly throw in the oven if we decide to do something that night. I got some bagels. Jen loves bagels, so I got some for breakfast or like lunch. I got a ton of snacky things that we can have during the time that she's here and also like on our trip. I don't know if I mentioned, but we're going up to Tobomori just for an overnight thing, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I wanted to get us some snacks, you know, for the road trip and also like in our hotel room, all that kind of stuff. I actually already got us some original Oreos, but they had maple ones, and Jen is kind of obsessed with anything that is highly Canadian. She is Canadian, by the way, but when she comes back up here, she's like obsessed with Canadian things. So I don't know, I thought the maple ones were funny, so I got that for us. Swedish berries are also one of those candies that I believe you cannot buy in the States, and they're one of Jen's favorites, so I got a couple bags of those. And then I got a couple bags of my favorite candy, which is Skittles. So we're fully prepared. I got 2 more protein bars. They didn't have my favorite, which is the mint one, but they had the lemon, which I have tried once and it's good. And then they had this new one. It's cookie dough and it's 20 grams of protein. I just got it because I'm gonna try it. I always need to have protein bars on hand because I get the definition of hangry. And so if I have one of these just like in my purse or something, then we can avoid that. I got some organic strawberry jam, some honey. I got 2 White Claws, a black cherry and a strawberry, some more tortilla wraps and eggs. And that's actually the last of the grocery stuff, but I also went to Dollarama and I got some more of these command strips. This plastic thing that I'm gonna try in one of my drawers in the kitchen. These flowers, I put a vase in my kitchen and I kind of want to put some nice greenery stuff in there, so we're gonna put this in. And then classic me, another box of poop bags. And that is the haul, you guys. So now I gotta put this all away. It is later now, everybody. It is almost 10 o'clock. So I have been working away, I feel like all day. It's amazing when you actually go to clean your space, how many things there are to do. There's just like, you know, there's the living room, there's the dining room, there's the kitchen, there's the bedroom, there's the entryway. You're just like, oh my God, there's so much. And it's not 100% done, but it is almost there. Like I am so close. I think the few hours in the morning are definitely going to help. Like I need to tackle the bathroom. I haven't done that yet, but I'll do that probably tomorrow morning. I did tan, hence why my face is looking quite a bit lighter than my body right now, but it is just the base layer. And I always put the face stuff on like right before I go to bed, so it's working overnight. So my face is always like white and then my body's like tan. Anyway, I am so excited for Jen to come. I was talking to her a little bit earlier tonight and she's swamped with work also at the moment, but she's so excited. So I think just because I am so busy tonight, I'm gonna end this vlog kind of right here, except that I want to do a little bit of a montage of what Jen and I are going to be doing this week. I'm not like really vlogging with her. I want to spend as much time with my bestie as possible. I don't get to see her very often, so I want to concentrate on that. But I kind of want to do a little bit of a montage, just like bits and pieces of what we did together, because it's going to be so much fun. So enjoy this montage, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!